One thing an Asian bride wants is a brighter skin. Like in everything you do, make sure their skin is bright. Hey beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Yewande Lawal and I am a pro makeup artist, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys how I created this gorgeous Asian bridal look. If you'd like to see how I created this look, then please make sure to keep watching. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. To begin, I am cleaning my model's face using a micellar water and cotton pad to ensure that her face is clean. And for our brows, I am brushing up our brows using a brow tamer. To moisturize our skin, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and I'm applying this all over our face to hydrate our skin before I proceed to apply other products. To prime our face, I'm using the Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum by Danessa myricks, and I'm just applying this to ensure that our makeup stays in place all day. This product is really good and you guys should check it out. For foundation, I am using the Nars Natural Radiance foundation, and I'm just applying this all over our face using a brush. You can use a beauty blender if you want, but for today I'm using a brush. And like I said, I'm just applying this all over our skin to achieve that flawless foundation application. To add more definition to our face, I'm using the Milk Makeup Foundation in shade Tan, and I'm just going to apply this below our cheekbone, our forehead, and the bridge of our nose. For blush, I'm using the Yummy Skin Blush in shade Rose and Brunch by Danessa myricks, and I'm just applying this right above our contour, and also I'm applying it close to our under eye because of the effect that I want. For concealer, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in shade Swan, and this is a very fair shade. I'm using this shade because of our skin color, and I'm just applying this right under our eyes and blending it out with a brush. Guys, one thing with concealer is you have to blend it properly to achieve that flawless look that you want. Without blending properly, you might not be able to achieve that. So use a beauty blender, use a brush, whatever works for you is fine. But because I wanted under eye to really come out very sharp, I decided to use a brush. To set our concealer, I'm using the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in shade Sand Light Neutral, and I'm just applying this on top of the concealer. I'm just patting it in using a brush, guys. I usually do this because I realized that when I apply a compact powder first before a baking powder, my makeup comes out really flawless. To warm up our skin, I'm using the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in shade Mahogany, and this is gonna serve as my bronzer. To set our under eye area, I'm using the Mercier setting powder. So usually I don't like to bake, but I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this product under our eye area to pop our eye area more. And I'm also going to be applying a little bit under our jawline to add more definition. To add more color to our face, I'm using the Juvias Place blush palette in volume 4, and this is a pink blush palette, and I'm just applying this right above our bronzer, and this is just to lift our face a little bit more. To set the rest of our face, I am using the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in shade Honey, and I'm just applying this all over our face to set the rest of our face. One thing an Asian bride wants is a brighter skin. Like in everything you do, make sure their skin is bright. So I went in with the RCMA no color powder just to pop her under eye more, because like I said, I want her face to look really bright, but not scary, but at the same time bright and beautiful. For eyeshadow, I went ahead to prime our eyelid using a concealer, a MAC concealer, NC25, and I'm just blending this properly to ensure that there are no harsh lines when I apply my eyeshadow. To start off, to transition, I'm using the Juvia's Place Bronze palette, and I'm just applying this all over our lid. Then I'm going in with another brown shade just to add a bit of contour or a bit of smokiness to the outer corners of our eyes. Then I went in with this Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. I'm going to list the name below, I can't really remember, and I'm going in with this pinkish shade. I'm actually applying this on our lid, and also I went in with a lighter gold shade and I applied this in the inner corners of our eyes. Moving on, I went ahead with the same brown eyeshadow I used for our under eye area, just to create that bronzy sexy look. And then I went in with the Sephora liquid eyeliner and I applied this on our eyelid, on our eyeliner, sorry, just to, you know, create that perfect Asian kaja effect. Then for our waterline, I used the Makeup Forever black eye pencil. For brows, I went in with my L'Oreal eyebrow pencil. Guys, listen, you don't need a very expensive pencil to create a perfect brow. As you can see, she already has a very dark brow, so all I'm doing right now is just fill in her brows using that eyebrow pencil. For a lip, I went ahead to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip combo. So I'm just lining a lip with the lip liner in Lip Cheat, and then I went ahead to apply the lipstick, which is Pillow Talk 2. So after applying the Pillow Talk lip combo, I realized that something was still missing, so I decided to go in with my She Glam brown lip liner. So I just applied this at the outer corners of her lip to give her that bold and fuller lip, and I think I actually did like the outcome. Next off, I'm just dusting off the excess powder on the eye area just to finish up the whole look. And then I went in with my powder again, like I said earlier, to finish up the whole look. So earlier, after applying my concealer, I set her face using the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush setting spray, and now to finish up this look, I'm also using the same product again to set the face. Also, I also used the Kryolan setting spray after applying highlight. Anyways guys, this is the final look. Let me know what you think. And here you have it, guys. This is my beautiful Asian bridal look. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it, then please make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and also leave a comment, guys. And I would love to see what you would like me to create next. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Connect with me on Instagram, on TikTok, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.